Andrews.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
And we're just gonna be eating cereal.
Better than cereal.
Seafood. And we'll be talking about some real stuff.
Real
so
talk.
Tune in.
Stay tuned in.
For real. And we back.
Yes.
Okay, so we went to Juicy Crabs. This is a place in Charlotte. I've already been here before. They're good, but if you watch my other video, I went to Crab du Jour. I didn't eat it, but their seafood is better than Crab du Jour. I mean, the Juicy Crab.
Yeah, I think so too.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
But their butter is better. Juicy Crab butter is better than Crab du Jour.
Really?
Yeah, it tastes like popcorn, like theater popcorn.
Ooh. Not the theater butter. Okay.
Right.
We got our Red's apple ale, hard cider.
Yes.
You know we have to do it up.
Mm-hmm. Let them know what you got in your bag.
So in my bag, I have a pound of crab legs, I have a half pound of shrimp, a half pound of sausage, and all potatoes because I don't really do corn, I don't really do eggs. So, yep, that's what I'm rocking with today. What are you rocking with, Ro.Filess?
I got the Juicy Cruise.
Okay.
And
what all comes with that?
that comes with shrimp, mussels, and potato, corn, and crab.
But that sounds good.
Oh, and I got some egg in here too. Surprise!
You people there. I'm kidding.
You gotta check it out.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Well, I thought this was good. I just had some.
It was good?
Mm-hmm.
Was it salty?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Alright. We have first bid because I don't know about you. I eat messy.
Me too, child. We at home.
Right.
This is Ro.Filess. If you come on here, just know that we're getting down and dirty. We're getting to the nitty gritty with this.
Let them know.
Yes.
We can use this to put our trash in.
Okay.
Yes, it's like, alright. Okay, so let's just try some of this food and we're gonna dip into our little topping.
Let's see. Let me try some of this crab leg. Y'all, the best way to crack crab legs for y'all at home.
No, teach me to.
Take the leg out. What you want to do is you want to separate the limbs like at the joint, and then you kind of snap this part here to loosen that. Snap that there. And it should come out almost perfect. Like, do you see that?
Sorry, I'm not even paying attention.
Look at this one. Okay, that was a test run.
Because you know when you don't cook it good, it doesn't come out. Right,
it doesn't snap the way it should.
Yeah. No, they put their foot in it today.
Oh, this stuff is good. Juicy Crab, if you want to sponsor us, let us know.
Yeah, they put their foot in it today. You know why?
Oof. Okay, real good.
I'm gonna let you know something. When I eat, y'all, I don't like to talk night because I be into my food. Like, I think I got that from my dad, but today I'm gonna try.
We're gonna converse.
I'm gonna just talk this for y'all. But our topic today is good. Let me stop worrying about the food. So we're gonna talk about the gay community because it's important.
I'm gonna talk about all things LGBTQ.
And we're gonna be upfront about everything. We're not gonna be shy about nothing. And I'm gonna say my opinion, and if I'm wrong, if I say anything offensive, because I'm not 100% knowledgeable,
child,
please correct me.
We're gonna get real. Okay. I will flag you.
Not flag. So I'm gonna start by saying that I am straight.
Okay.
But I'm not against like, you know, like the gay community or even being out there. Like, I'm not.
You're accepting.
Yeah, I'm not shy against that. And my friend Anders, When who's done, gonna tell you.
I am a member of the community.
Mm-hmm.
I'm what they call a homosexual. 100%.
Okay, and we love to see it.
Love to see that.
So my question to you is, when did you first realize that you were a member?
Oh, child. A long time ago, I'll say that. So, I think I knew the first time. Actually, no. I always tell people this. The first time I realized that I was definitely gay was the first time I saw D'Angelo's How Does It Feel music video. Because that thing, child.
It took you out.
Ooh. I was like 8. And I was like, who is this fine ass man?
Really?
On the screen, yes.
Wow.
I was like, he can have all of me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where is he at? Where can I find him?
So, when you felt like that, did you feel like, oh, this is not normal? Or did you feel like, did you realize something and then you felt like you was more yourself?
I think I was in denial about it for a long time because, it wasn't the norm. It's not what you see every day.
Yeah. So you was confused.
A lot of people, when it comes to things that are not outside the norm, but like, just in my head, when it comes to like transgender people, it's like, you don't see that. That's not portrayed on TV. It's not something that they teach in school or in church.
Yeah, definitely not church.
Yeah. So it's like, it's almost like you almost feel like you're committing a crime when you do it. That's what it feels like.
I understand.
And being young like that, you're just like, oh no, I don't want to get in trouble for that. Especially when you don't have, not saying that my parents weren't accepting. I think my parents, I will say this, they knew before I told them.
I think parents secretly always know.
My parents knew before I told them because when I finally did, they were like, yeah, we knew. We were just waiting on you.
I mean, at least you got that response and not like, oh, you kicked out the house response. But I would definitely say like now, sorry, y'all, I got hot.
What spice level did you get?
Hot.
I got medium.
I like spicy food, but
Me too.
whoever was cooking in the kitchen today, they said you gonna get it. But I definitely say that the LGBTQ community is more shown, like on TV, social media.
That was when we were growing up.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of scenes on a lot of shows. I'm like, okay, I didn't see this when I was in middle school and high school.
And the kids now, they have their like programs. What I love is that, the kids these days, I notice that that's something that they don't really talk about. I mean, of course it's talked about because it's known, but, they don't make it a thing.
So you do think kids should talk about it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, because the thing is, I told you I'm older. And so, when I was
25.
When I was in college, I started at Winston-Salem State.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. That was the first school I went to
I wanted to go there.
before I went to CPCC, and then I went to UNCC.
Oh, okay.
So, that's not something that, we really talked about. And I didn't get to, it's not something that, because we didn't do pronouns. We didn't do,
He, she.
yeah, we didn't do all of that until I got to UNCC.
Yeah, because I feel like I would say the reason why it was the difference between Winston and UNCC is because the black community is very not open as much with the LGBTQ community. And then also, I feel like since UNCC is a diverse school, they hit on all that diversity, race, culture,
I agree.
religion, all that stuff.
Right. Definitely. That's a lot of black people. I feel like they don't really deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm about to get into upbringings. But,
We both burping. I don't know what they put in this food.
oh, this food is. I'm gonna have to take a nap after this.
What?
Oof. I don't know if I can. But,
Yeah.
I mean, and the crazy thing about it is, you know, what I find sad about the LGBT community is that there's a lot of progress being made, but there's still a lot of people who just feel like,
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. So
mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm,
hate the fact that people think it's their business to care so much
oh child,
about
oh,
someone's sexual orientation. Like, it's none of your concern.
exactly.
Like, are you having sex with this guy or this girl? No. Why do you care? It should not bother you that much. Like, and like, people like to relate to the Bible and God so much, and I understand, but in the Bible it also says that no one should judge anybody.
Yeah.
So that's you creating a sin on top of someone's sin. Like,
People be very subjective when it comes to the Bible.
but can't even say a Bible verse. Like,
Yeah. Like,
I probably shouldn't do it like that.
at least my people's favorite line is, I don't have a heaven or hell to put you in. I'm like, okay. And
They say what?
I don't have a heaven or hell to put you in. They're basically saying,
No.
I'm not gonna judge you. But like that's their way of, it's almost like a backhanded way of saying, I accept you, but I don't accept you. Because
You could have just kept that to yourself, because
by them saying that, it's like saying, I'm not judging you. I still love you, but God will judge you. I'm like, okay, and God will judge you.
right.
Hell, you know, shellfish, you're not supposed to, well, don't quote me on this. You probably need to fact check me. But it's in the Bible that you can't eat shellfish. You sitting here eating shellfish.
Damn.
So it's
I didn't know
like,
that.
people pick and choose. I don't know if that's in the Bible. It might be.
Oh.
I've actually, there's something like that. If somebody knows it, you can put it in the comments. What verse it is specifically. But there is a verse in the Bible. I mean, and it's like, and then adultery.
People commit all that stuff on a daily basis, but then worried about what someone likes. So you've had like people
My cousin did that to me the other day.
close or
I'm just like,
did you do it? Was it like on accident or purpose?
she did it maliciously. But it was in a joking way, but I could tell, I was just like,
Dang, what's she saying?
it's almost like, the way I see it, it's almost like when white people make black jokes, but they're like, well, I didn't mean to offend you. That type of deal, where it's like, you know what?
Oh, you didn't mean it, but you meant what you said.
Yeah.
You didn't mean to say it, but you meant.
You didn't mean to offend me, but you offended me.
Yeah.
No. That shit is offensive. And I don't like that. And I will tell you.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
To me, when I see a guy
Mm-hmm.
be so homophobic, like immediately in my head, I think he's gay, but he just scared to say he is. So he be like if I meet a guy and he bashing gay people,
Mm-hmm.
and like he can't sit next to a gay person or any of that. In my head, I'm like, yeah, you gay.
I can see that.
You're just scared.
I honestly feel like you may not agree with me, but I feel like sexuality is a spectrum.
What do you mean by that?
There's no right or wrong. There's no yes or no. If somebody asks you, are you gay? You might say yes. But I don't think there's a limit as to like what people can like. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I've met a lot of people. Like this guy I used to work with, he said he was something. He had to work for it.
I just realized I didn't even answer your question.
What question?
About guys.
What was it? I forgot.
You said you feel like guys who are really homophobic are probably in the closet. And what's funny is, I had a situation like that.
So it's true. Most likely that they might have all.
I mean, that's what the history says.
Ooh.
There's no research on it, but that's what the history says.
Mm-hmm.
That's what was caught on camera. That's on record. I mean,
Give us the tea.
that's my uncle. Oh, okay. I should say my aunt recently passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. But, you know, my uncle, he did not appreciate, like he just, well for one, he was caught talking to other women on Facebook while my aunt was dying. She had cancer.
Like sexually or just for emotional support?
Kind of emotional,
Mm-hmm.
but the women were kind of getting at him, and he was like, well, my wife is dying, so I can't really do it. He got upset about that, and then it came out. He was also messing with men.
Damn, how y'all find out?
So, apparently, I haven't talked to my cousins about it. Apparently, there's a video of men sneaking in and out of the house.
I'm not surprised. I
I'm
feel
not.
like a lot of guys, and that's why I do not judge guys that want to experiment. I've asked my ex plenty of times. I said, if you ever, thought of a guy like that or wanted to experiment, or they have sleepovers too as a kid, and something happened. Like I understand because I feel like it's kind of like wrong to let girls be experimental. Like girls can do whatever. They get kids, and that's looked at as normal. They can do whatever, and it's okay. But when a guy does it, it's not. Like no, guys are more. Their hormones. They're more like likely to want to have sex. So to like restrict them to just one sex.
Trust me, no. Really?
I think
like I
I
said,
feel like they should have the right to experiment. That's what they want to do.
I was telling somebody this before. There's a lot of guys who experiment that we don't even think about. I'm not saying because as a guy, I know that this happened. I know that, and I'm not saying it happened to like. Don't be mad at me when I say this. Don't be like your dad probably didn't. I don't think my dad did, but I wouldn't be surprised if some people's daddies was out here.
I wouldn't be surprised either. Not with my dad, but
you're still trying to figure yourself out.
Yeah.
So nobody's gonna fault you with that. If you realize you kiss a guy, you're like, oh, well, I didn't like that so much. Okay, so
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with guys experimenting and then finding out what they really like. And also, like, I feel like how people can be sexually attracted to people.
Mm-hmm.
People can be emotionally attracted to people. And if you have a friend and like you're like, wow, I never met someone like this, and y'all bond real good, And
Which I don't ever do nothing.
yeah, and one thing linked to
Now
another.
that I'm just it's not weird, but I'm just like, that's interesting.
You mean like having
I've just never experienced that before.
what having somebody like a close friend?
Well, kind of. But it was I'll say this, I've been in love one time.
Me too. Just once. But I look back at it now and I'm like, was that really love or was it just child's play?
It was love. Cause it's like, we were best friends. We were best friends in high school. And between graduation and freshman year of high school, it got to a point where I was like, you're my best friend.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I don't want to be apart from you.
Yeah, I feel that.
We were literally together every day that summer.
That's what me and my ex too.
Really?
We was stuck to the damn hit.
The other thing is we never took it there. We never did anything like that. And so I don't know. It's like you can't even say it was like lust because we didn't do anything.
Yeah, same. The whole summer we didn't do anything either. It was just literally just hanging out.
I think it was an emotional compatibility.
I don't know.
Strong emotional compatibility that we had. Honestly, we're in different spaces at this point though.
Agreed.
We're in way different places to where like
Agreed.
we coexist in the same world, but we don't really have any overlap anymore.
Yeah, nothing similar. No, so what the frick is wrong with me? No like similarities. No like anything.
Right.
No same goals.
Exactly.
Like
Not the same
just
goals. You don't leveled up.
I didn't say all that. I didn't say all that.
Yo,
I'm just
she over
saying.
here straightening her ex. If he's watching this, you better come get her.
I didn't say all that.
But I'm just like, so in that aspect, I can see people having like an emotional relationship with people because we never did anything physical. And honestly, I didn't find him attractive until.
Why is our story so similar? Same here.
Like, first of all, I was like, he was like kryptonite to me when we first met. I was like, no, don't touch me, don't talk to me, get away from me. But and even when we became friends, I was still like, I never pictured it that way.
Same.
Until we started spending more time together. Like when I say like, we didn't do anything, but like we did stuff. Like, because a lot of times we would sit and his mother owned a salon. And so a lot of times we would go there like after, like once it was closed and just hang out there.
Sorry, y'all, I eat slow.
No, you're fine. Child, I was ready to get it done. I was hungry.
It'd be like that.
But we would be on a couch just like this, like just scrolling on our phones, and he might be sitting back like this, and I might be like right here, just watching stuff, and it would be completely platonic. It wouldn't be.
And that's how me and my ex were like.
Really?
Same exact story. Like I'll be in his bed, sleep, and he'll just be.
It'd be platonic.
Doing whatever, and I'll just be.
And at the time, I was like, that's how you know, like. And I'm not saying this because neither of us would take it there. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was special, but it was something. To me, that was something I had to experience.
Yeah.
In order to.
Yeah, find out more about yourself.
Not just about myself, about them too.
For me, being with my ex made me find out a lot about myself, and then us being apart made me realize a lot about him. Because when you're with someone a lot and you spend time with them and you adore them, it's like all you see is the good in them. But when I take the step back, I'm like, yeah, nah.
Yeah. You see the people are.
You see what I saw what I needed to see.
For the longest time, I didn't realize I would be mistreated a lot of the time.
Yeah. More than a lot.
People mistreat.
That nigga took advantage of my ass.
You would be so like into the relationship and wanting it to work that you didn't realize that you were giving up yourself. Like you were giving up your
Myself.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. And
Yeah.
for somebody who wouldn't give
Nothing.
the back of their shoe for you.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I'm breaking my damn back.
Mm-hmm.
And this nigga's just still on it.
Over somebody who wouldn't even.
Yeah.
But we've grown since then, which I'm proud of.
For real. And like you said, all of that stuff, that's like stuff that people need in life. So, because I'm happy that I went through that at a young age. So I need to go through that in my 30s.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We got our growing years, for sure. Figuring out what we like.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure that out. And I'm 25.
Yeah. And it's like I'm kind of getting comfortable with my own like space.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the topic.
Mm-hmm.
Moral of the story is, y'all, let people love who they want to love. Let them have sex with who they want to have sex with. We should be more concerned about safe sex than the actual motions of sex. Like, there's a lot of people out here with chlamydia, herpes, and God know what, and y'all straight. But then,
and judging other people.
And judging other people, want to bring up the Bible and everything. But then not knowing that judging is a sin. So let's get it together. Let's fix it.
And mind your damn business. Thanks for having me.
No, you're welcome. I really like this topic because I learned a lot from you and just like other things that I didn't know about. And yeah, I feel like it was worth it.
Yeah.
The topic. And thank you for being like open to do it. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I know there's a lot of people out there that's in the closet that needs to hear what we're talking about. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it.
That's it, y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye. Like, subscribe,
And comment.